Looking for something fun to watch and a cool community to be a part of? The KJ Today Show has you covered. We're bringing you the positive vibes of pop culture, people to know, and pets. Join us live the first Wednesday of every month at 7 for your positive vibe fix. Well, hello. Welcome to KJ Today. This is your place for the positive vibes of pop culture, people to know, and pets. And it happens some Wednesday of every month sometime.
Yep, sure does.
I need to update that little promo that runs before the show starts, because it's not the first Wednesday of every month anymore. It's whatever Wednesday we can all get together. What is this? Is it the third Wednesday right now, Patches? Is that where we're at? We promise you at some point once a month we'll get together and bring you some positive vibes. That's the best we can do in the world we're living in right now. Thank you to PopCon for powering this little show here. And thank you to PopCon for an amazing PopCon 2025. We are going to be getting into it tonight because literally the entire crew has not been together since PurrCon and PopCon. So we want to hear your stories. I see people are already starting to check in. So as you know, this is your 60 minutes of positive vibes as well. Susan checking in. Crew number 57 is here. Sarah in Canada. Oh, you did join. Sarah Wild is here. Yay.
Hey.
So drop some good news in the comments. Sign up for the crew if you don't have a number yet. KJCrew.com. That's KJCrew with a K.com. And congrats, Leanne, on making that big move. Leanne, crew number 10. I know it's been a lot for you. And you think just like moving in Texas, like it's not you're just moving in Texas. Like Texas is so big.
Yeah.
That was a big move for Leanne, and we've been missing you as a longtime member of the crew. So good to have you back. We're gonna do things a little different tonight, just because. Listen, guys, I'm a different person since the last time we were together.
It's been a minute.
Right? And I don't want to like get super deep on you, but like legitimately, I've spent so much time thinking about this show and what it has morphed into. And I still want to do some of those fun things. Like if you've got a dumb joke, put it in the comments. I love dumb jokes. I was getting so stressed about how many graphics I was creating for this show that it quit being fun. So you're not going to see as many graphics because this is a new me who actually wants to have fun with you.
PurrCon has changed her, guys.
I got the cat vibe, man. I'm going to lay in the sunbeam and I'm not going to care what happens next. That's the show we're in. It's a packed crowd tonight, and everybody say hello and welcome back to Gamer Katie. Woo!
Yay. Hello. I had a baby and fell off the face of the earth. But I'm back now.
Well, we're hoping that Tia doesn't do the same with her baby on the way.
For a while there, like time does not exist.
Listen, at PopCon, KJ took me aside and she like almost gave me the Godfather speech where she was like, "Don't you dare think about leaving the family, all right?"
I think I was a little nicer.
No, we all know you.
It was a threatening cannoli you were holding.
You saw what Katie did. I'm watching you. Don't you dare leave me for your baby.
No, if anything, it was more so, please, KJ, I know that I'm having a kid, but don't kick me off, okay? I promise I still want to be here.
We love the babies. How old is Charlotte now, Katie?
She'll be 9 months old on Friday.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Time flies.
That's crazy. What size is she at this point?
Well, she's 80th percentile, so she's wearing like 12 to 18 month clothes.
She really? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
She's so big.
Big
And
girl.
and she's not growing into her cheeks. Her cheeks continue to be
Still
just as
round little baby face. Looks just like her dad. Yeah.
like I feel like if they did a new contest for the Gerber baby, like Charlotte would be a top contender.
You know, some random lady at a garage sale told me that I should submit her to be a Gerber baby. And I was like, "Ah." And then it happened a second time. So now I'm like, you know what? Maybe.
I mean, like you'll get some, like, I don't know, maybe some cash, maybe some free food. Like, I mean, put it out there. See if she earns
A
her
year's
keep.
supply of Gerber baby food. And it's like a promo
That's
thing
saving
where you
money.
do like 30 posts or something like that. That's the trade-off. Yeah.
I like that you already researched it.
Listen, I read the contract, okay?
Yeah.
You're like, that's not good enough for my child. Try harder,
Yeah.
Gerber.
Yeah, Gerber. Get with it.
All right. So, what are we doing first? We obviously have what's popping in pop culture coming up, and we are Katie's here to talk Superman. I mean, that was the main reason she showed up. But we're already doing it. So this is what's popping with the crew, and none of us have, except but really been together since PopCon. So even though it feels like it's been a gazillion years since we did it, how was it, guys?
Let's see if I remember.
Yeah, Katie.
Do I remember? It was like a month ago.
Yeah, almost a month ago. Yes. You had, so I was over in PurrCon world. I did escape a couple of times and I got to which was really important to me. I got to go see Tia moderate her first panel at PopCon, which was
Aw.
absolutely fabulous. It was the pitch perfect panel. And so let's maybe start with you, Tia, and because you took, what was it, a 22-hour train here and a 36-hour train back. I feel like you've earned the right to talk about your PopCon experience first. And if you had a PopCon experience, like, what were your favorite things? Who did you get pictures with? What workshops or panels that you did? Like, drop in the comments what it was like for you while we hear from Tia, the train traveling dragon from New Jersey.
It was amazing. It was completely worth all of the train ride. I had a really great time. First of all, doing the panels was an amazing experience, right? That I had not had before. That was very cool. It's like very cool to be in an environment where it's just a bunch of nerds having a good time and sharing in their experiences with each other, because you could tell in each panel how involved the audience was. So that was really cool about it. And then just the different variety of booths that there were. I mean, I was very excited, as Michelle can back me up, to go see at least the fighting, robots and everything at some point.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that. You had, of course, the darts again was back, and that was very cool. You had PurrCon. I love the vendors. I got a lot of things that probably I shouldn't have, but syrups and stuff like that. I mean, who goes to a comic book convention and comes back with maple syrup? Me, of course. Me. So,
I'm here for the syrup.
listen, it was very good. Okay, I've been using it ever since. So, it was a great time, right? There was a lot of great cosplays. I mean, people really put a lot of effort into that. And I just, again, the positivity is really cool. I really like that, because I knew this from last year, but when you first hear about another convention that isn't, say, like New York Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con, you think of it in a smaller scale. PopCon is not small. That is a big convention.
Right. And it was, I think Carl said it was definitely the biggest PopCon that we've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could tell, but the great thing was it didn't feel overcrowded, even though there were a lot of people. It's just fun. I really liked PopCon and everything. I don't want to take up like other people's times in their experience in PopCon, but I had a great time. There was no part of me that sat there and said, why did I take this long train ride for this?
This was a mistake. I regret this.
Even as I was sitting there in my 7-hour layover in Chicago to come home.
Oh my gosh. But you guys, Tia's train ride, like her whole adventure here and back is another show. So if you are interested in getting into the tales of Tia's train ride to PopCon, we can have a totally different, like a separate live.
There's so
just on
much
that.
to say.
Katie, you were there just on Saturday, right?
Sure was. I mean, I'm in town, and I still was like, yeah, a little bit. I could sneak in a little bit. But I mean, you have fun. I enjoy people watching, and I enjoy, I just like to listen a little bit, and I like to hear people talk to like the guests at the Celebrity Row, like what they say and all those kinds of things. Hosted a couple of panels, did some shopping, the usual. Got to hang out with the Ninja Turtles. That was fun. Yes.
That was what I was going to say. You have to talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because that was like, I mean, that was epic. That's like a pop culture iconic moment that you had.
It's like a phenomenon all its own. And I remember when I was a kid, I was not a Ninja Turtle kid. I was a Power Ranger kid. But as I got older, you can. I wasn't. But like it's kind of surreal to just sit there and be like, all these like you hear their voices and it like connects wires in your brain and you're like, oh my God. And then you put a face to it. And then there's this other layer that they're people. And then they're people with lives and careers and jobs. And they're not just Ninja Turtles, but the Ninja Turtles have like changed their lives just as much as it's changed your lives. And I like to hear the stories. Like we talked at one point about this guy that went to war with a Ninja Turtle patch on his shoulder. And the Ninja Turtle patch is what kept him going. Like, surreal.
Wow.
Just amazing stories. And I love to hear them. And I get to do the cool panels, not to brag or anything. But the Ninja Turtles, very cool, So, yeah, toot my own horn. Toot, toot.
So, do you remember which turtle it was that crashed the Pitch Perfect?
I love that picture.
So we were wrapping up the Pitch Perfect panel, and I had come over because I was like, I'm going to get a shot of Katie on stage with all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the crowd shot, right? Like I was like, I ran. They put PurrCon as far away from the main stage as possible. Like it was so far to go. And I was like, I was watching the time and I was like, listen, cats, gotta go. And like, I ran over there to like capture that moment because I knew Katie's too nice and she's not going to be like, hey, can we take a picture before you go? So I was like, I'm here and we're taking the picture. And they did the like turtle power and everybody screamed. So then at the end of the Pitch Perfect panel, which was after that, Skylar Aston was like, can we get the crowd together and do like, we're all going to scream turtle power. And so like they did it. And I don't know why that actor was still like behind the stage, but he came running out. And I remember like, I literally said like, you guys, you pissed off a turtle. Well, like, what? He was like, who's using our line? Who's using our line? And I was like, is this like for real that we're here with like
hilarious thing about the like Pitch Perfect one with Skylar and Utkarsh, where they were like, did you already have like something that you wanted to shout at the end, or can we like ad lib? And I was like, I wasn't even thinking about a thing to shout at the end. So, okay, like completely over my head of like what they were planning. So when they like did that, I was like, oh God.
Well, it's like, what do you do at the end of the Pitch Perfect panel?
Right.
You're not like, Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not a thing.
Like, what is going to happen here?
But like that was a perfect moment of like, this is PopCon, right? Like all these like pop culture things colliding together, and like there's a turtle that's mad that you stole his line. Pitch Perfect, guys. That was just it was that was one of my moments where I was like, okay, because I would not trade PurrCon for the world. Everything about being there was in that atmosphere was amazing, but I did want to have some, PopCon moments too. I don't know, Clay, did you get any PopCon moments? You became like you were the keeper of the kittens.
I was the keeper.
Clay
of the
was
kittens.
very dedicated to PurrCon. Every time I looked over, I saw him like doing the bracelets and everything.
Yeah. It was a family affair. Wendy was there, the kids were there. So
Child labor. Good choice.
yeah, exactly. I pretty much wore the concrete out between PurrCon, darts, and our friend Brandon Peters and his podcast on the other end of the other end of the con. And like Tia, loved like kind of walking through all of the amazing vendors in between, and I wound up bringing home food. So that was my takeaway.
Did you get syrup too?
No, I got rub for barbecue, but it's really
That place is so good.
Oh,
maple.
The maple bourbon.
Yeah,
you guys were talking about that. Yeah,
we put it in
Right in my
pancakes.
city,
Like,
guys.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was really.
What is that place, Michelle?
It's called Meat So Horny.
Meat So Horny. Yeah.
I thought it was rub my meat or something like that.
I was like, I know hornies in there.
Yeah, they were.
It's literally just a couple. I mean,
Is it really?
It's about a mile from my house. So.
Oh wow!
Wait,
Meat So Horny.
Speaking about food at PopCon, oh God, what is that? What's the one guy's name, Michelle, who was the volunteer with the glasses? He was wearing the cape on Sunday. Oh my
Brett.
Oh, Brett.
Yeah, Brett, right?
Yeah.
At one point, he was like, have you not been to this one vendor? And I was like, who are you talking about? Long story short, like literally like booked it with me to this vendor. It was like a hot chocolate vendor.
Yeah.
And he was like, you have to try the butterscotch and everything. And then I'm just there tasting like hot chocolates and everything. Again, I go to these I go to these things for the food.
We pretend like we're nerding out about like comic book things, but really we're all just eating.
It's the food.
I beelined it for. I knew that the tea place that was set up next to us at PopCon Louisville was somewhere in the PopCon vendor hall, and I went and sought them out because it's the best tea I've ever had.
Well, Clay, the hot chocolate people were right next to the fudge people, and they had a hot chocolate that also was infused with cayenne pepper that I may not have gone back to get a sample to throw into my coffee.
That sounds awesome. I'll have to find them next year. Yeah,
next year, hopefully they're there.
Hopefully.
So, Clay, were you running the kitten therapy sessions when Jean Grey from the X-Men came over to see the kittens?
I wasn't. No, but I think I was on bracelet duty. I think I saw them come over because it was her and Laura Prepon.
Yeah,
Laura. I remember her being.
Which we learned Laura is allergic to cats.
Yes,
so that's good to know.
Yep.
But yeah. That was fun. If anybody has seen The Bear, as I was running the kitten therapy thing, that was what was in my head, like taking orders and like organizing everybody. Like
it was that stressful.
Yeah, like you need a 2-top. All right, what's your name? Be back in 15 minutes. Not 16, not 14. 15 minutes. Go. Yes, chef. You're out.
Corner.
That literally became its own subculture of PopCon, and by Sunday, like word had gotten around, and people were like, "Where are the kittens? I heard the kittens are here." And it's like, okay, like somebody was like, "You should have had more signage for the kitten area," and I was like, "Absolutely not." If people had seen a sign that there are kittens here, Clay would have never come back. It needed to be like a word of mouth. You see that little black little corner over there? That's where kittens are. Don't tell anybody.
So it was funny. The adoption agency, I forget what day it was, but
Arpo.
they had
Arpo.
They'd identified me as the guy. And then I moved on and I was doing other things, and people would randomly come up to me like, "I hear you're the guy to talk about kittens." And I'm like, okay.
Like this underground cat organization.
Excuse me, I'm getting my meat rub right now. Like, let me. I'll go back and talk to you about kittens.
He's the guy. I know a guy that can hook you up with the kittens.
Wait a second. Don't talk here. Not here. Yeah.
Well,
That's
KJ,
amazing.
I loved the booth that your sister was at.
The
for the
Kitten Cat Cafe.
So can I tell you, I got one of these at like the vendor, and then I bought 2 more online, and they sent me a 3rd one, and my cats went crazy over it. So just need to throw that out there.
I remember Tia sending the pictures that the next day when she got home, or the day and a half later, I guess.
Yeah.
And just like even the dog was.
Oh my
like,
God, Lady was getting territorial over it. Paulie went to go like take it from her. She like was like,
yeah, I sent that on to the Smitten Kitten Cat Cafe, and they actually shared it with the owner that makes those toys. It's Oliver Upside Down. If you're looking for magical kickers, that's who you want to go to. And she even said, like, she's like, I've seen dogs interested in them, but I've never seen a dog react like that.
Yeah.
To our kickers. Again, these are like things that would only happen because you went to PopCon.
Yeah, 100%.
And then Patches was, again, like the corner that we had at PopCon for PurrCon was absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna show you a little bit of what it looked like. And I'm so grateful to PopCon that they would trust us with that much space in the vendor hall to entertain people.
Mm-hmm.
But then Patches was, as far away as possible. And the thing with the Championship Darts Corporation was it was going to be different this year because of the fact that the U.S. Darts Masters was happening at Madison Square Garden. It was a sellout. I was like, the only way that I am not sick to my stomach all weekend that I'm missing this is if like the darts are still at PopCon. Like we still have, like, we're doing our part. So we did these, watch parties and we got a couple players, but PopCon was like, yeah, we could totally do that. And then they put Patches and the darts as far away from PurrCon, like almost not quite as far as the main stage, but almost as far away
literally
as possible.
opposite end of the.
I don't know how much you ran back and forth because you're my tech guy. So every time something went wrong, I was like, "Hey, Patches, can you come from Illinois? We got a mic problem."
Yeah, it was a lot of steps that weekend. It took me a while to recover off that one.
Yeah. You and I haven't even really talked deep. Like we have a deep dive.
It's been a month.
How was your PopCon experience?
Actually, yeah. I mean, as you're seeing, my PopCon experience was absolutely awesome. The Championship Darts Corporation entrusted me to run their booth. You see the picture right there of our friend Justin Fawcett and the other guy, Danny Lobby Sr., who is local here in Terre Haute. But Justin drove 8 hours from Canada on 2 days notice.
Yeah.
And came down and helped the CDC and Winmore and everyone else run the booth. Look at that sexy guy with those sexy shorts.
What are those shorts?
Yeah, let's go. But I think like Sarah and Anita, and you see Dixie holding the dart.
Yeah.
Two of our CDC officials, they came, and Anita has a special needs son, and her seeing like real life, like all the fans coming up and realized darts is all inclusive. Anybody can play it.
Yeah.
You know, like, and having kids, you know, like handy capable kids that are, you know, here, you know, like thrown from, you know, from their walkers, their wheelchairs and everything else. I mean, it just warmed everybody's heart. Justin Fawcett, thank you. Danny Lobby Sr., thank you. Peter, the whole CDC. It was great. It was a great experience for all the fans.
And you got to experience, you know, I can always deep dive into darts, but what was really cool about that was that Dan's son, Danny Lobby, was playing at Madison Square Garden. So like at PopCon, we were having a watch party, and this dad got to, he wasn't in New York. They're from Terre Haute. He was at PopCon watching his son on TV playing at Madison Square Garden. And I mean, like, that was just such a, I mean, can you imagine?
Awesome. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. And, you know, people here in Indiana, like, listen, I'm trying. I'm only one person growing the darts here, okay? But people in Indiana were like, when you told them, even when we were at O'Reilly's, because he won and made it to the next night, and we're at O'Reilly's, and we're telling people, like, that guy you see on stage at Madison Square Garden in front of thousands of people, like, he's from Terre Haute. Like, that dude is representing the United States and playing darts at the highest level all the time, and not enough people know it.
Right. Yeah, over 4,000 people losing their shit because Danny Lobby was winning.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah.
And then we got the bar, and I mean, Tia, you remember we got the bar, you know, like, and Michelle, like, holding up 180 signs. I mean, it became a party.
It was so energetic at O'Reilly's. Like when you like put it on with your laptop and everything, I was like, everyone's getting into it. I got to give O'Reilly's a shout out. That's a great hangout and everything. So.
Well, and you mentioned that, Tia, about, like, you know, the laptop. Like, it's, you know, when I'm not just like on Facebook shouting at you, like, why won't you watch the darts? Like, Peacock is carrying darts now. Like, the thing that I've been telling you, it's coming, it's happening. Like, it's really happening. Like, you guys, it's really happening. Like, I'm running around, like, you know, the gif of SpongeBob and Patrick, like, running around, like that's me all the time with the darts. I'm like, it's really happening. It's finally happening. It's really happening. Like, it is. Like, thank you, Peacock, whoever is there that, like, finally was like, yes, this is legitimate. Like, we need to show this. They're showing it this week with the World Match Play.
Yep, all week.
So
yeah, but yes, thank you for asking. It was a fantastic experience.
Good.
And what I could do when I could for PurrCon was awesome. It was a great layout, and everyone there did a great time. And I was very happy that I got to see little baby Charlotte. I absolutely love her. Katie was very sweet enough to bring her by the darts.
And Katie pulled off
convention.
Katie and Charlotte pulled off the coolest surprise shortest baby shower in the history of the world. Katie's like, I just need 15 minutes. When can you give me 15 minutes to surprise Tia? And I was like, I can give you 15 minutes, but I don't know where we're going to go because every single inch of PopCon has something going on the entire time. So
come hell or high water, it's happening.
So we had a surprise baby shower for Tia in Club PopCon, where the never-ending dungeon, folks, stopped for 50. The never-ending dungeon actually ended for 15 minutes so that we could have a baby shower with Tia.
Yeah, Katie and Tia have some serious stroke here.
You're that important, Tia.
It was an amazing experience. I had sent Paulie the video of that. He was like, wow, they did that for you? And I was like, yes. Yeah. And it definitely touches my heart and everything to, like, not to get all emotional, but to, like, know that there's such an amazing crew of friends in Indianapolis. And that's, like, I think even more of my drive of why, like, I want to always be there for PopCon, just because it's like, that's where the friends are. So
and you finally met the cast.
Yay.
Oh my God, finally wait. KJ, can I tell this story really quick about?
Yes, you can tell this story, and then we got to get to what's popping in pop culture.
Okay. So, last day that I was in Indianapolis, it was the last day of PopCon. I stayed at KJ and Patch's home. I got to see where their little studio is. It was like, ooh, behind the curtain.
We took a picture of you in the studio. Yes.
She's like, I don't believe it's here.
So it was
all
like
she wanted to see.
So KJ was like, so where do you want to sleep? We have like multiple bedrooms. We have the couch. And I was like, couch is great. You know, it was a very comfortable couch, you know, and I'm sleeping. And I want to say at like 6 o'clock in the morning, it was Grayson, right?
Yep.
All of a sudden, like, I'm like this, right? Because as Katie knows, when you're pregnant, you can't sleep any other where but your side, which is very annoying.
Fun.
Not. And there's like Grayson, he just puts his little hand here as if he's saying like, okay, well, I guess you can feed me now. Like,
Wake up. I'm hungry.
it literally woke me up. I was like, oh, hey. It was a great experience.
He was being polite because he's like,
Oh.
I don't think you know me well enough yet, but like maybe you can help because mom's usually up by 4:30 and it's 6. And like she might be, I don't know, she might be dead. So like, are you awake? Like,
you look capable. Yeah.
Because for me, like, or Patrick, like if he wants something, he's like here, here. And if that doesn't work, he's like, maybe a little claws. Like maybe a little bit. You're like, fine. But he was like, I don't know. They seem dead. Can you help?
It was just a very cute little, you know, and again, thank you for opening your homes to me. And one last thing, let me see if I can. Oh, do not. See, I have your painting up there.
Oh my God, that looks awesome up there.
Yeah.
That's my sister Kayla, the artist. Tia was so worried, like, I can't take this. I was like, oh my God, I have like 1,000 of these paintings. My sister does these pour paintings that are amazing. So she'll be excited to see that is hanging there. Yay!
Yes,
It looks great.
All right, we could talk about PopCon all day. Michelle, is there anything you want to add before we get to what's popping in pop culture?
No, I mean, I think you guys covered it.
Okay. Michelle's experience at PopCon was like, KJ, you forgot to do this. KJ, you should be here. Tia, you should go there.
She was a superstar, every single like time. Oh, I'm here to walk you. And I was like, oh no. And she was like, I will walk you. And I was like, okay, Michelle, we got this.
Yes. Michelle, the hand of X is her.
Right.
That is her code name. I am X, and she is the hand of X. And she had a very different experience than the rest of us because anytime she was having fun, yes, right, Susan? And like that was one of the things. I'll just end like when I tagged everybody in that like gratitude post about PurrCon, and I was like, I gotta make sure. And if I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but I was like, I'm trying to get everyone. And then I posted it. It was like 63 people that I tagged. And it felt sometimes in the beginning like I'm like this lone ranger trying to get this whole convention going within PopCon. And when I opened myself up and said, yes, like I need help, look, all these people came. So like, thank you. Like even Clay, even your daughter, Ellie, who was I am not going to PopCon, like came, right? Like, I mean, it was really amazing. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, because I know people were talking about PurrCon all across PopCon. It made an impact, and we got a kitty adopted. Marshmallow, the little white kitty.
Saw that. Yeah.
Our Ghostbusters, Jacob and Erica. She is with them now. She is like beloved. Their kids, like their entire
She is
family.
assimilated quite well.
She is being adored.
So cute.
So we got a happy ending for Kitty out of PurrCon as well, which I'm sure more are coming. So before we get into what's popping in pop culture, I do want to take a moment and let Patches take over in his announcer voice to tell you something you're going to want to know about.
is coming up Saturday, August 9th at La Flaca Event Center. It's a night to celebrate the cats we love and the people who love them as well. Join KJ as your host and the legendary retro DJ Travis Bell for a night of dancing, feline fun, and a silent auction. All to support indie neighborhood cats. Get your tickets and submit your cat for the Cat King or Queen at PurrProm.com. That's PurrER.com.
Thank you very much, Patches. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I love to dance. Like, I don't know if you know this, but when I was convinced in the 80s that I was not only going to go up and dance on Solid Gold, but I was going to be the head choreographer. Like, I was like, I'm going to lead these dances.
So, and for those who are tuning in for the first time that have never known anything other than digital media platforms, Solid Gold.
Solid Gold was like how we got introduced to the hits. So if you made it like Rick Springfield, I remember when Rick Springfield played on Solid Gold, like you tuned in every week to see the hottest artists, the up and coming artists. And then they had this Solid Gold dance crew that like even like awkwardly danced to like Hall & Oates songs that weren't really danceable. Right?
So it was an awkward American bandstand?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. But it was much more about the performances.
All right, kids. American Bandstand was
No,
a
we're
show
not
Yeah, you may have to explain that too.
We could probably be here all day explaining back in the day.
All right, Ed Sullivan was a.
Oh God, yes. So, really, Katie's like, when are we going to get into it? Because what I convinced Katie to come here for was about Superman. So, my friends, it is time for what's poppin' in pop culture with Tia, powered by Conquest Journals and Geek Vibes Nation. Pa-pow, 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 pa-poo, 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 pa-pow, pa-pow. All right. Thank you.
I wish I had real good.
Good night.
Was my mic live?
All right, Tia, there's so much to talk about, and everybody that's here is ready to fight Patches. So let's go.
Well, now I don't know what to start with.
Do the other ones first.
Okay. So not to bring the mood down and everything, but just happening yesterday, the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, has passed away at the age of 76 after battling Parkinson's disease. He just had his final show. I want to say something like two weeks ago. Yeah. I mean, I was on TikTok, looking at all the footage of his performance and everything. And listen, I know him. I'm 35, so obviously I was not born when he first.
What do you know about Ozzy?
Can I tell you what? Growing up, right, I had a very musical mindset of I was that kid that was like, I was born in the wrong era, right? I would wear a Motley Crue shirt and get people going, you weren't even born when they first came out.
Okay, but we all loved Kickstart My Heart, all right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. But so I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, a pioneer of metal music, and just so many great hits. I think that his death has come to a shock to many. Not only was he a musician, but he was in a lot of movies as well. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, even the reality show.
I loved the Osbournes.
My God! I shared the clip today of him and where he's got the cats on the counter and he's calling him 8,000 different names. He's like, on the counter. And I'm we grew I think. What's interesting about him, whether he was a mastermind or not, is that he grew with pop culture.
Yes.
He transformed and moved with the times. And I do not do a lot of reality TV, but we all knew the Osbournes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%.
I mean,
yeah.
He did a World of Warcraft commercial too?
I saw that.
Yes, that's right. He did. I totally
so random.
Maybe she's like, oh, that guy that did a World of Warcraft commercial.
Darkness, and they're like, nah, the Lich King's the Prince of Darkness.
I just like he did so many commercials, so I was upset when I saw that. I was like, damn. And I mean, I saw a lot of people saying like, well, he grew to old age. I'm like, just feels like in context, 76 isn't that old.
No,
and I hate to say this, but I'm like, because I'm a fan of them too. But I'm like, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards are still alive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just call that good, clean living, kid.
Yeah.
If you want to bawl your eyes out and like have a good cry, go watch Ozzy's last performance of Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Oh, I've seen it already.
Go bawl your eyes out.
And when
it's
everyone's like, you could see he was trying to stand up out of the chair, and I'm like, stop! I can't handle it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway,
all right, way to kick off something good.
Well, thank you. Good night.
Listen, rest in peace. Oh, Sarah, yes, I know exactly the Pepsi commercial with the Osmonds. That was the most hilarious commercial.
Oh man. I'm so glad you're here, Sarah. Not to get away, but she said that the Pepsi commercial with the Osmonds for the Super Bowl.
I'm a little bit country.
Yep.
That's a thing. Like he was so like rock, and there was like this whole generation that was like the angst and the darkness, and then he's like, "I'll do a commercial with the Osmonds."
Well, if you okay. I'll say one last thing before moving on. If you really want to cry, Dolly Parton did a video after Ozzy's final performance going, are we supposed to be saying goodbye to you, Ozzy? She was like, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon or anything. And it's like,
oh my gosh.
You want to talk about that one there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right. So anyway, yes, I mean, like, Ozzy forever, man. He touched a lot of lives. All right. What else is popping?
Okay, so there's a small thing before we get to the big guys, right? So and listen, I wasn't a big fan of the first Mortal Kombat movie that came out 2 years ago, but we did get a trailer for Mortal Kombat 2. And the big thing I just wanted to talk about is that, and I am not some big fan of Mortal Kombat. You know, Gamer Katie over here can chime in if she wants, but I just don't think that Carl Urban is a good choice for Johnny Cage. When I saw that, it really had me scratching my head. I was like,
Patches,
I don't even know the
Mortal Kombat guy.
I grew up playing the game, yes.
And I feel like Clay is and Katie, like, go ahead, like, take it away, Mortal Kombat people.
That was the original, whatever you call it, the incarnation, the original incarnation of it.
Okay.
So like Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo, like the original one with the cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got.
How many times did you blow on Mortal Kombat? Work.
No, SNES was pretty good, but I will say there was a bowling alley where I'm up by where I'm from called Stardust in Maryville, and it had the first Mortal Kombat arcade game, and I used to blow quarters like crazy on that.
There you go.
All right, kids. An arcade game is something that is freestanding.
Are a form of currency.
It's a freestanding like iPhone that has sticks and buttons.
Cartridges.
We used to have to go to buildings to play games that weren't our house.
Right. Yes.
And you had to wait for someone else to be done before you play.
And then you would spell bad words with just the 3 letters you could get to spell your name when you ended up on the scoreboard.
Yep. Could never get boob. Always Bob.
Big fan of ASS.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Clay, were you a Mortal Kombat guy?
No, but not like I didn't have a Nintendo, so I was.
Yes.
Same
here. I didn't
lived in the middle of nowhere, so it was tough to get to places where they had arcades and whatnot. Anyway,
and what he means by lived in the middle of nowhere isn't that he couldn't get an internet signal. He was so far from a store that he actually couldn't get the product.
Back in my day, the internet didn't exist. We had to pieces of paper with our requests and give them to someone.
If
And they
you
would
wanted,
take it and be gone for weeks. And then hopefully they would bring you something back.
if you wanted to play with someone, you had to be physically next to each other using 2 controllers.
Okay,
Yep.
but local co-op is the way to go forever and always. Hate online play.
I have no idea what you just said.
Thank
So-
you for the clarification, crew number 9, Sam. He said I only had to blow on the original NES cartridges.
Yep.
The SE had his, the SE NES did not need it.
The SNES.
Right.
The
Usually.
Super Nintendo evolved a little, but the
Yes.
classic definitely, and then angrily slam it down.
It
Yeah.
did not
Right.
tolerate being thrown on the ground very well, though.
Right.
My favorite thing is years later they were like, you weren't supposed to blow on the cartridges, it
Yeah,
could- and I was like,
liars.
liars, that's the only
Right.
way it worked.
Yeah, it
Like,
worked. Yeah.
It worked.
Are you
It
telling
wor-
me I
what else
wasn't
were we
supposed to-
supposed to do? And where were you when our cartridges weren't working to tell us what
Yeah,
we were
I
supposed
had
Yeah,
to
we
to
ask
didn't have
my
the problem
friends
with
at school the
Atari.
next day what to do, okay? And then I had to write it down in my little notebook and then go
do.
back
Blow
home
on
and then do it.
cartridges.
Yeah.
Are you telling me I-
of console?
I was gonna say, are you saying I wasn't supposed to slap my TVs
Yeah.
to get the picture?
Oh my God.
It's
All
called
day long, dude.
passive maintenance. Look it up.
Yes.
All right,
Uh,
Tia, I'm gonna let you decide which one of these hot topics we're gonna get into next, and I'm just gonna tell y'all we're going long tonight because we got feelings.
Okay. All right. So
I know one of these. I'm going downstairs and make a drink. So I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you need to tolerate this, okay?
listen, I think we should save the crescendo for the last. So let's go with Fantastic Four, right? So
Okay, Patches is
All
right.
leaving.
All right, 2 of these. I'm going downstairs and make a drink.
So as you know, Fantastic Four will be coming out literally tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Oh God.
it's getting a mixed bag of reviews, to be
Of
honest with
Oh God.
you. Wait, what was the meme that I sent to KJ and Patches where it was like, it was so funny. It was like the scene in the trailer where Silver Surfer's like, I herald your end, and they're like, why? And she's like, because Galactus is tired of seeing Pedro Pascal in everything.
It's a Pedro Pascal summer. He's in every movie right now.
Everything.
It's literally like Patch's biggest problem. And like I'm sitting here, I am in this is my Fantastic Four shirt. Okay. Like I'm so excited about this. And I knew when they announced Pedro Pascal, I was like, no matter, they could be like, Chris Evans is coming back as Johnny Storm, and Patches was out. He
Yeah.
was out with 2 words, Pedro Pascal. And I'm like, I'm not recovering from this. He's refusing to go. We're going to see the movie on Friday night. If you're here in Indianapolis and you want to go, we're gonna go to Alamo Drafthouse Cinema. I'll put the time and we'll figure it out. You could sit next to me because Patches won't be there.
I know he still has his headphones on. Patrick, you better go. Okay. You can't be a proper hater unless you do your research.
Thank
That
you.
is fair. I
Thank
sat through the 3 hours of the Snyder cut just to hate on it. So
Yes.
You have to do your
Hey.
research.
you have to do your research. But it's getting a mixed bag. A shameless promo. One of our associates over at Geekvibes Nation has seen it already. The review is on our website. My thing is it, and again, I haven't seen it yet, right? But it feels like they've revealed a lot in the trailers.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Marvel is having a little bit of a problem doing that. I feel like they kept it very good with Thunderbolts. Like they didn't
Yes.
reveal the big thing in the trailers, but I feel like a lot's being revealed in the Fantastic Four. But I will say, okay, really quick. When the first Fantastic Four movies came out, I had no idea who the hell Fantastic Four even is. So when it was like Rise of the Silver Surfer, Galactus is coming, I didn't think anything of it being a gigantic cloud, right? But then that I didn't know that was like the big criticism of Rise of the Silver Surfer. So now that I know better, I think Galactus looks cool. I really like the design that I'm seeing in the trailers. I think that looks dope. I love the retrofuturism of Fantastic Four, of like the new one. I think that looks very, very cool.
Yeah.
So I am I'm looking forward to it, but I may be in the minority here. I think I may wait for it to come out on streaming.
What? Tia from Geek Vibes Nation is not going to go see Fantastic Four in the theater?
For
What?
six,
Can
for
you hear
60
Patches clapping from the kitchen?
for $16.50 for a
$16.50. Damn.
That's how much they are. That's how much Superman
You go
is
on
to
the
see.
cheap days.
Yeah, you go on the matinee, girly.
Yeah.
I will. Okay. Long story short, I have not seen a movie in theater since Transformers Rise of the Beast. Quick story about that, right? Paulie and I were so excited because we grew up watching Beast Wars. We're Transformers fans, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Our blood runs Transformers, right?
How'd that work out?
I am having Optimus Prime's baby, okay?
We were so excited for that freaking movie. The trailers look so good. And we went in there 20 minutes into the movie. Paulie goes, all right, I'm going to go out for a cigarette. That's how I knew. That's how I knew. And then when we got out of the movie, we were just like, yeah, that was a
You know, it's a great movie when you sit in the car in silence.
Yeah.
So I've been burnt out by movies that I think look good and then wasting money and time on it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Paulie had 5 smoke breaks, a nap during it.
I was gonna ask, did he come back? Like he
did
Look like coupons.
Wait, I think he's right here. Paulie, did you walk away and not come back for the final 10 minutes or so of Transformers Rise of the Beast? He waited for me to come out.
So good movie or great movie?
Yeah.
In gladiator terms.
I'm not gonna lie. I agree with what you said, Tia.
Yeah, get
Come
back
on
in
back
here,
in,
Patrick.
Patches. We're getting into Superman, which you need
Yeah,
to
get
be
in
here
here.
for.
I'm going.
When they put the trailer out, with Sue Storm talking about, okay, we have to sacrifice our baby to save the planet. I'm like, you just put the whole plot out for everyone. This is, you just gay. I don't know why. I don't know what your research was that was we need to put that out there. But I was like, nope. Because now we know too much.
It's the kids with no attention spans, man. That's my tinfoil hat theory, right? People can't sit
What'd you
through a
say?
movie anymore. So you have to tell them everything in the 1.5-minute trailer, and then they'll buy the ticket, and who cares if they watch the rest of the movie? They already paid for it.
I know the trailer is like a freaking reel on TikTok now.
Yes. That's my tinfoil hat theory.
Yeah. So are Katie, you said you called out Patches and said
I said a lot of things. Okay.
If you're gonna be it's true. But you told it if you're gonna be a hater,
I gotta
you have
watch
to
it.
go
I
see
know.
it, right? So are you
Listen, okay.
where
My
are
new
you
house
at?
boss doesn't let me go to the movies very often. So if I get around to it, yeah, I'll go see it. It looks way better than any other movie that's out right now. And I will give it a fair chance.
Okay.
But speaking of fair chances, Patrick.
Well, before we move on to that, I will say, based on what Sarah Wild said, I was very shocked when I heard Julian McMahon pass away because he was only 54 and he was a fantastic Dr. Doom.
He was.
So
and I'm sorry, I will say those movies for what
they're
they
great.
were doing,
for
the
as
tone
corny
that
as they are.
right, for the tone that they were going for the tone that you hate. That was what they were doing with those movies.
Literally.
It was the point of them. They are good movies. I watch them over and over. I don't compare them to what we have seen in the MCU. They were doing what was best at the time in the tone that needed to be done for those movies. You cannot hate on those. Now, the other one that came out, what,
The 2015, you can hate on. You
That
can hate on. Yeah.
Whoops.
I don't think I ever saw it. honestly.
Oh.
No,
I
didn't
think
either.
I saw
Yeah.
clips because
Good.
I was like, this
Horrible.
looks terrible. And
I
Kelly and
stopped it, Clay.
It's time in your life you won't get back.
I stopped.
Yeah.
I was like, you cannot ruin the Fantastic Four for me any longer. I reject you from my life.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, say
it
what you
was
will
so
about
bad.
those original movies, but the Silver Surfer was cool as hell.
Yes.
They really
Yeah.
made him cool.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
now
So
it's a she, but
well, I will say at least
maybe
this new character is like what canonically like the wife or something of the like male Silver Surfer. So it's not like
The Silver Surfer has a wife.
yeah,
Yes,
that
the
was his
Silver
whole
Surfer.
thing that was his whole thing in the original movies.
Right.
He was working for Galactus because
Okay.
Galactus
When he
was
clock in, gotta go
Yeah.
to work, gotta go
he was
threaten
saving
wars.
he was saving his wife and kids. I'm pretty sure he has little silver babies.
Oh
All
God.
the silver babies.
Oh, the tiny Silver Surfers are so cute.
You'll have to go to the
Little
theaters and find out. Right?
But yeah, so that's Fantastic Four coming out tomorrow.
All right.
Can't wait to hear
7:57. We
everyone's.
have 3 minutes to talk about Superman.
I thought you said we were going long.
Yeah.
Oh, we are definitely going.
Okay.
This is gonna
Okay.
be
3 minutes.
the
So-
longest KJ Today show that's ever happened.
So let's start off with some numbers before we go on opinions, right? So this film has grossed over $426.3 million worldwide, making it the 9th highest grossing film of 2025. So Superman is out. It is getting incredibly positive reviews. This is essentially the start of James Gunn's DCU. With a new Superman. So again, Henry Cavill has not returned. This is now, what is this guy's name? David
Cornsweat.
Cornsweat.
Yeah.
The cast is fantastic in my opinion, right?
Yes.
And it's obviously blending James Gunn's like bright colors. It's very adapted from the comic books. You know, no dreary, dark, brooding people here. Okay, we're getting brightness. Dog lovers are loving it. I saw that apparently this movie is causing a boom of adoption for dogs
Over
because
300,
sure
I
is.
believe.
because
Yeah.
people are loving crypto as they should.
Guys, just real quick, please remember that a dog is a commitment.
Yes,
possibly
100%.
10, 20 years
Right.
of your life.
Right.
Please adopt responsibly. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
we don't want to do what people do during Christmas, adopt dogs
And don't
then
forget
give
to
them
spay and
back.
neuter your pets. Thank you.
Thank you.
That
Thank
too. Yes, we're very good at this. Now, as a
Hey Patrick, pay attention.
But-
Patches.
all right. My bad.
this is
What's up?
this is my
Important.
little disclaimer here. Due to unforeseen circumstances, I did not go see the Superman
Ah,
movie yet,
you faker.
but I've
See,
seen
I'm-
so many
Oh.
clips and so many reels. All right,
It's okay. Tia, you can be the person who's asking us the questions.
yes.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
And I love that, right? Because also I love Rachel Brosnan as whatchamacallit, Lois Lane, because I
Yes.
love the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, right? So
Oh
when
my
they
God.
cast her, I was like, oh my God. And like, no disrespect to Amy Adams. I know this shouldn't be like a comparison game, but it's like it just seems their
No.
chemistry is so great. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I was totally down for like the goth emo version of Lois Lane. Like she was like punk rock. Like she was.
I'm gonna listen to my Paramore album and
So-
just write a scathing story.
So listen, Patches,
Yes.
Patches is a certified hater.
shut your mouth and listen to us.
I
I want
didn't see
to
it,
give
right?
you just a little bit of like, because I did not expect Katie to see this movie because she has a tiny house boss that doesn't let her out.
I took a holiday and sent her to daycare so I could go to this movie.
Sure.
So, like,
Damn.
I sent Katie a birthday message. I sent her a message that was like, hey, this inspirational music came up that was named Charlotte. Katie hasn't responded to me for weeks. I was like, I don't know. Maybe Katie doesn't want me in her life anymore. And then,
Yeah, I'm just
surprise, on Friday morning, I get a text, not like, good morning, how are you? Hey, I had a thought. Just, I hate to say it, but there is finally a movie that makes me like Superman.
And I was never a Superman fan either, but I'm like, there's just something about like him being hopeful and this funness about like, and I love the clips that I see of like Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific. I mean, it just looks fun again. Okay.
Oh,
and you
Katie,
guys can
that did a button.
This will be my first little nugget of knowledge I'm going to drop on you guys. I didn't realize till the credits that was Nathan Fillion.
Oh my God.
Did not recognize him with this stupid ass haircut. Did not recognize him.
I will tell you, and Katie can confirm in our text, that I was like, he may have just put himself in the friend zone with me, because I don't think I can ever unsee him like that.
I like never saw his face because all I saw was the stupid hair.
Yeah,
she loves you. Yeah.
So bad.
We got to the credits. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell? Oh my God, Nathan Fillion.
So bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, for the movie that James Gunn created, it was a great character.
Yep.
But I wish somebody else had played it, or he had a better wig.
Yep.
Because
Lanterns
I was
will
like,
be coming. So
what's
there
that?
you go. Lanterns. It's a show that's going to be in. So,
I can't watch it if it's going to be that wig. I can't do it. Like I was like,
But you get
my
giant
hot
green middle
man
finger
from
and that
Firefly
attitude, okay?
is getting his moment as Green Lantern. This is going to be awesome. And they were like, let us make
Isn't
Nathan
Guy like a
Fillion.
backup Green Lantern?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like a fourth
Yeah.
and everything. I think they said Lanterns was going to oh my God, who are all the Green Lanterns again? As if I'm some sort of like,
I only know their first names. There's Hal, there's Guy, and then there's
John Stewart. So I
Yep.
think that they said the show is going to center on John Stewart, even though Hal Jordan will be in it. So I don't think you have to worry about Nathan Fillion.
Sarah just had the comment that if you have not seen Superman yet, this is the comparison. It is Sam's supernatural wig vibe. Like it is that level of bad wig. It is so bad. I mean, if you could have seen me,
I was going to say that, but awesome job, Sarah.
if you could have seen me in the theater when I heard Nathan Fillion's voice, and I'm like, here we go. And I was like, and then they showed him, and I was like, what? Oh, and then I just couldn't hear anything that he was saying, because every time I was like, why did they ruin Nathan Fillion?
It's that sound by Hope You're Hungry for nothing.
I don't know. You got giant green middle fingers and a snarky attitude. So I thought it was pretty great.
That redeemed it. We got a giant green middle finger. It really did.
If you're going to be a Green Lantern, that's the way to do it.
Clay, you are on multiple occasions in our friendship together, you have cosplayed as Clark Kent Superman. So on that level of love, and you went and saw the movie after the pressure in our text message of like, you better all see it before Wednesday.
I texted everybody the photo of my ticket as I was sitting in the theater, like
research,
I'm
Patrick.
here. Yeah. So I think I saw Leanne mention in the comments, same thing. Like I grew up with Richard Donner's Christopher Reeve Superman. It holds a special place. Little Clay Swain was in first grade when it aired on ABC for the first time, and I talked to Mike Linton for hours about how amazing it was. So that has always held a special place, and I think that story, or the first two that Donner did, nailed the hope of Superman and kind of what that character brings. And I don't think that we got there again until this version, because I think that Superman Returns, was kind of the I forget, kind of the de facto sequel to the first two, and it was
poor
just
Brandon Routh.
Right. Like he was a good Superman. Zack Snyder took a different.
Enough said.
Yep, look at it. It was,
You don't gotta say more.
not hopeful at all.
Hey, Zack Snyder, there's a way to do Superman, and it wasn't the way you did it.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
that's
Zack
right.
Snyder,
You need to
suck
talk
it.
to someone.
We got the
So-
cavalry.
The thing that I was genuinely surprised by was the charisma of David Cornsweet. Like, I thought his Clark and Superman were he's the kind of actor I just want to watch him do things, right? Which is what you want in an actor. And I think
Me too.
more than Henry Cavill, right? Like,
Mm.
Cavill's a beautiful man, but I think Cornsweet had like some kind of charisma, and I think the way that he and Lois, and I'm spacing on her name, but like their chemistry was excellent. So I think if you nail that casting,
Yeah.
and I think if James Gunn is writing the story, you're going to have that hope, and I will, buy a ticket for the next one. So I'm on board.
Oh,
Katie and I had a deep discussion over text about Henry, like which one's hotter here. And I
Henry.
Wrong.
right,
Wrong.
like I'm like, no, Henry still wins on the hotness level because this.
I think neck down, maybe.
Nope.
Like-
I'm over him.
Yeah.
No.
Henry's a good looking dude, man.
Nope. Not interested.
He is your Witcher, Katie.
Don't even care.
He's not even Witcher anymore.
I'm
Liam
at the point in my
Hemsworth
life
is.
where I want someone that is sweet and kind and loving, and he
Yep.
saves little squirrels from being crushed by buildings, and that's it.
Oh, I know the squirrel, right?
That's it.
I was
Yeah.
like, if you kill the squirrel, I'm walking out of here.
right.
Yeah,
He'd cry if he stepped on a bug,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh.
Did you guys
okay.
see?
Here's
Sorry.
why, Katie, because like I feel like now I want to like hug him and love him like my little brother Superman. Like I love it. Like Henry Cavill, I'm still like, hell yeah. I was like, there's so much hope and so much good and like so much like I'm gonna save the squirrel.
You're
and I'm
doing
gonna
so
do it
good,
again.
buddy.
I was like,
No,
I'm
see, I was full on
I'm
like,
just so proud of
"Oh,
you.
you're
You're
gonna
the
save a
best Superman you can be.
So KJ, you're saying that you want brooding Superman back. That's what you're saying.
No, I
No, she
don't.
wants to
Like,
look
I'm
at
good.
brooding
Like,
Superman.
Yeah.
I am good to look at him.
Did
But
you
I
guys
was-
brooding Superman, full stop. Like,
So, did you guys see the interview with James Gunn where they were discussing Henry Cavill? And like, granted, I haven't seen like a DC movie in years, right? Like, but like apparently at the end of Black Adam, there's a like cut an end credit scene where Henry Cavill comes back.
Yep.
And he's just like, we should talk. And the internet was like, Henry Cavill's back as Superman. And like James Gunn said that like literally that day was when he and like Peter Safran were like signing their deal to like work on DC. And they were like, what did The Rock do? Like, we have no plans to bring Henry Cavill in. And James Gunn said like he had to like bring Henry Cavill in, like sit him down and everything. And he said that Henry Cavill was like so cool about it, right? Very understandable.
Yeah.
And the only thing Henry requested was like, well, just let people know on the internet that I'm not coming back, you know? But it's like, The Rock, what are we doing?
But then also like who over at DC wasn't like, let's make sure that we review this for continuity.
They didn't have a leadership. That was what was
It was
very
Thunderdome.
apparent.
Come on.
yeah.
It was so dumb. No,
So
I love this little Superman. I want to put him in my pocket and just protect him and keep him safe.
I do have a question.
Yes. Oh,
Yep.
Patches has a question, guys.
you know it's not
Is
gonna be serious.
No, it's an actual Superman question. Is he still allergic to kryptonite?
Yes.
Yes.
Same goddamn Superman.
Hey, watch your language.
Listen,
Same
all right?
darn Superman. Sorry.
I am a certified hater, okay? I
know.
think
That's
Superman is
what
so
shocks
Mary
me.
Jane. So like, my weakness is a rock. Oh, I have laser vision. I'm super strong. Oh, this and that, right? Whatever. Certified hater. But this was what I wanted in a comic book movie.
Yep.
It has Lex Luthor just being a hater for 2 hours.
Well, I was gonna
He
ask,
hates
like,
the ground this guy walks on for
So jealous.
no reason.
I heard
I was
somebody
gonna
give
ask,
the analogy, and I thought it was excellent. They said this was watching Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes.
It was an episode.
Yes.
Like the bad guy got his in the end, and you're ready for the next episode.
He's
Yeah.
just a
Right.
hater
You know
for
what?
no
Maybe-
reason.
all
Like,
right.
he has no motivation.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
hates this guy.
All right, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, maybe you guys are talking me into it
Nah.
slightly.
Oh
Michelle?
my gosh.
Slightly.
Hey,
Michelle, what do you got? We're on the precipice of changing Patch's mind.
Oh, well,
Push it over
I
the edge.
mean, it's got a lot of comedy in it too. You know, that was what really got me. You know, like when the Justice League or gang,
The Justice Gang.
the Justice Gang, and they were just like, just ignore him. Don't, you know, that was just so funny to me. Like they just kept on doing that. But I did like I mean, I love the movie, period, you know. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's a good Superman, you know.
Yes.
I mean, he did a fantastic job.
Here is the thing.
Mr. Terrific. We have to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about Mr.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Go ahead, take it
Yeah.
away.
I mean, I think he, like, in the middle of the movie, he took over pretty much.
Yep.
There are people that are mad about how prominent he was in the movie, and I thought, like, no, it's great because
Yeah.
there's only so much to the hater
Mhm.
Patches. Like, there is only so much you can do, and Patches, the rock that you hate, the kryptonite, it was one scene.
Yes,
That's it.
that's
Like
it.
this movie was not
Right.
about kryptonite.
And it was plausibly used
Yes.
against them, right? Like,
Yes.
it made sense. So
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It made sense. But the rest of the movie, I'm like, Patches may actually like this movie because Superman's getting his ass kicked most
That's
of the
the whole
movie.
movie.
yeah.
And he's not giving up. Like, that's the hope, is that he's like, he keeps coming back. He's like, all right, well, that hurt, but like, what? I'm not going to give up because I'm not giving up hope.
Well, they've announced a bunch of movies coming, you know, and shows and stuff
Oh,
that's coming
Supergirl?
out. Like
The way they
Supergirl
introduced
is the next
Supergirl?
one.
Yeah.
So they're going to do a dynamic duo, but I think it's a animation
Mm-hmm.
movie. So I know Mike mentioned that one to me because he's like, I'll go see that one, you know. So
right. Anybody else got anything else to add before we let Patches talk? Go ahead. Go ahead, Katie. Go ahead.
Did you know Crypto was James Gunn's dog? They just colored him white.
Oh, no kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Was it? I did not know that.
It's like
I know.
Oza or Ozu something. It's OZ something or other. Oz. But yeah, it's just his dog. And I was watching some interview about it. And he's like, yeah, my dog is a problem. And that is my dog. And we just colored him white. And like we motion captured him and just filtered him into the movie. And he's just kind of being himself.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, Tia.
My question was, I have heard that Nicholas Hoult is a fantastic Lex Luthor in this. Some people are saying he might be the best Lex Luthor.
Me.
Yeah. Want to get your opinions on that?
I would
Me.
say that.
He is just a hater for 2 hours and like
Clay
9
shaking
minutes.
his head.
Okay. He's just a
He's
hater.
like, "No."
Like he hates the ground this guy walks on. He gets mad and he throws some billionaire rich guy tantrum, knocks over a cup. He's like, clean it up. And then mid tantrum, he knocks it over again just to make him clean it up again. Like, he is just a comic book villain, right? He makes these pocket universes and he's going to tear the universe apart. And he's like, but Superman, I hate him so much. I hate him. Like it just consumes his every waking moment how much he just hates this guy's like whole existence. And Nicholas Hoult is a fantastic actor, right?
Yep.
Yes.
He is just so believable as a hater. And like he has monkeys that shit talk on the internet.
That was funny. Yes.
He made a
that was
hashtag
good.
that Superman just hates for no reason and just gets under his skin. It's super shit. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Just gets under his skin so bad he can't stand it. He's just pure hater.
Yeah.
And I love that for him. That's what I wanted out of Lex Luthor was just no redeeming qualities, bad guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Clay, you do not like him.
No, I liked him fine. I don't think he's the best ever.
Oh.
Who would you say is the best?
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Oh, Gene Hackman. I could see that.
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. Like
Yeah.
1B, right? But
the
I'm not
memes
giving
have
him the
been
mantle.
so funny that are like Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor shows me that I'm not hating to my full degree.
Very nice.
Yeah, because over and over he's like, I don't care if it makes sense. I just hate him. So I just,
Yeah.
I just hate him so much.
Yeah.
and there's no like Patches. The thing that you dislike, and it's why you dislike, Spider-Man, is that you dislike the like rehashing of the origins, and there's nothing that like you just like you launch right into it, and Superman is Superman, and Lex Luthor hates his guts. Like that's it. Like, welcome to the party.
Again,
I like that they give you enough
Saturday morning
credit to know
cartoon.
who Superman is.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that's what sold. If anything, I think you equating it to Saturday morning cartoons is what is selling me more than anything else.
I'm sure,
because that's my jam. I love it.
And there's so much about like even the way that they filmed it and the cinematography that
like
is
you can hear the voice. You can hear the voiceover. Meanwhile, with all
and the
of
swell of the original music and like the visual of him like rising out of the smoke, and all you see is the silhouette with no color. It is just beautiful.
Okay,
it is.
James Gunn has enough like confidence that you know who Superman is and that you know his origin story. It's like, why does he need to retell it to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I trust James Gunn.
Yeah.
In James Gunn we trust.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Spider-Man, the next Spider-Man did get like a title update, so maybe that's the next one for Patches.
It did.
Yeah, what is it called again? I forget now.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oops! I did it again.
I saw it. I know. Yeah. That's why we're kind of nerdy, guys.
Is there home?
This
in the
one's had
title
enough
somewhere?
movies.
Yeah.
I forget now because I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really like No Way Home.
Yeah,
you didn't. Oh, Patches, you don't get an opinion. You also hate Spider-Man.
Well, no, I mean, no, no. Actually, I appreciated Andrew Garfield. I mean, I loved Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Oh,
yes.
I thought he got such a raw deal. But I can see why you weren't as big a fan of that one, because I think they had too many moving parts in that movie.
Too many moving parts. I hated that they killed Aunt May because their whole thing was not showing killing Uncle Ben on screen, and they're like, "But just kidding, we're gonna then now do this." And then my biggest thing was, I think it's the dumbest idea to have that everyone forgets that Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and I'm like, I hate this. I hate every decision about this. I'm a hater when it comes to that. So,
well, this is an excellent transition because tonight, before we wrap up the show, it is time for Clay's crazy obscure
What is that dance?
Oh, you've never seen that, Katie?
No.
Oh, this is Katie's first time. Yes.
Oh, you guys
it's my solid gold edition.
Katie.
Well,
Welcome.
kids, solid gold.
Yeah.
And bringing it all back around, that actually was at PopCon.
It was, yeah.
Zemo did. I love it. Yes.
So Clay has prepared for you, Patches, some crazy obscure quotes. Go ahead, Clay, take it away.
Okay. So we're going to play a little game tonight. I'm going to read some quotes, and the quote is either from a Superman movie or a Spider-Man movie.
Son of a...
Oh, yeah.
That's his worst nightmare.
I was so happy with myself when I came up with it.
Clay turned into Lex Luthor.
I did. Yeah.
Clay's like, I just hate Patches. I just want to ruin his life. I just hate him.
Yeah. Okay. Quote number 1.
Okay.
The world doesn't need a savior, and neither do I.
Oh.
That's Spider-Man.
No, that is
Oh.
All right,
we're not playing for anybody, are we?
I was going to say, you're not giving anything away, are
Oh,
you?
thank God. Okay, my record's still intact.
This is just
Definitely not winning for anybody.
Which Can you reference where that quote comes from, Clay, please?
Chat GPT.
The hate monkeys.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I believe it was the first Superman movie.
Okay,
Work
thank
smart,
you.
not hard.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So,
Oh my God.
all
That
right,
was
Patches,
great.
you got one wrong.
All right. One wrong.
We're all
All right.
shocked.
Quote number 2.
Uh-huh.
I have the tingle thing, just not for bread.
Yeah, it's got to be Spider-Man.
That's
Right,
Spider-Man.
Spidey
Yeah,
senses.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
But which one?
Oh Christ.
Will
Probably.
you get your language?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Language.
I'm so sorry.
Language.
Was it Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
No, it was No Way Home.
Okay. I'm
Remember
happy.
the Peter Tingle?
Yeah.
And then they
She hits
talked
him.
about the web, and then they
She
talked
hits
about the
Andrew
Kindle.
Garfield with a roll.
Oh yes.
How did you do that?
Yep.
Yep. Mm.
Okay. All right,
All right.
1 for 1. What else
All
we
right.
got?
We got 2 more. Quote
crap.
number 3. You have a metal arm? That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay.
Go ahead, Katie.
Spider-Man,
Yep.
not Captain America.
It's from Captain America: Civil War.
So-
Sorry.
Patches
say-
hates Spider-Man so much if he can get away with like not saying
That
Spider-Man,
guy.
he tries. That guy in that
The,
movie.
I did think that we were going to be playing to give something away, so I did make these like softball easy because
Oh, okay.
He's like,
I
I
mean,
could've
I
done
don't
it
know.
worse.
Patches is in charge. Do you have something
Yeah.
you want to give away, Patches?
No, not this week.
Okay.
Okay.
Your dignity.
not on this
Are you
contest.
sure?
Yes, I'm very
Okay.
sure. I'm very sure.
What you got there, Michelle?
Okay.
I got the new planner.
Oh,
Night of
Wow.
Conquest Journals. Very nice.
Planner for next year.
Actually,
Very
since
good.
we didn't draw a name this week, I will do a prize pack. Next show it will be for some of the fun and fabulous prizes that we have at Conquest Journals.
Okay.
Mm.
So
There
tune in next show, some Wednesday next
Some
month.
Wednesday in August.
We'll keep you posted.
Yeah,
There's
TBD.
nothing about this show that makes any sense. Welcome.
Right? Welcome to the party.
All right, Clay. Just for Patches' pride. Next
That's your
one.
last one.
Last
Please don't get it
one.
wrong.
I'll pause in the middle for crowd participation.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, ready.
We all get to play.
With great power,
Comes great.
Great boredom.
Responsibility.
Oh, responsibility. I was wrong on the edge.
With great power comes an expensive bill.
Word. Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. So
All right,
There you go.
this has been another round of
Mm.
Clay's
Mm.
crazy,
Mm.
obscure quotes. Wah, 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 wah.
it never gets old. It really doesn't.
All right, a couple of announcements before we go. If you haven't signed up for the KJ Krew, get signed up. If you love Taylor Swift, the Let's Sing Taylor is coming to Symphony on the Prairie August 1st and 2nd. We have tickets to the Friday show. So all you got to do is go to kjcrew.com. That's KJCrew with a K.com. Get signed up and make sure whatever email you sign up with that you actually check, because that's how I tell you won the tickets. So sometimes people are like 3 weeks later, they're like, I never checked this email. And I was like, why would you sign up to win things with
And
an
not
email you don't check?
I'm
All
here to
right,
win,
kids.
not
An
to read
email
emails.
is what you would consider a DM now. That is.
Like we're like we've got like over 300 people on the KJ Crew. I can't even like give out numbers anymore. It's too many people. I can't go back and ask all of those people to give me their Facebook pages so I can go send them a message.
Facebook is a
Now, Mark Zuckerberg.
All right, kids.
I'm not gonna Snapchat you if you won.
All right, kids. All right, MySpace, kids, was a.
the best.
Okay, the
my
top
friend
8
Tom. Yeah.
were
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
an email.
You got to
Don't
rank
suck.
your friends. Think about that.
All right, kids.
Top 8. Bring back the top 8.
America Online was a company started by Ted Turner.
Okay.
That
Dial-up was.
Oh God.
No.
Oh wow.
Let me tell you. Hey, and if you haven't been on Zoom Workplace, it's like they went back to net zero. Like it takes so long to get onto Zoom. At this point, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm not going to Zoom anymore. I might as well be dialing into the internet as long as it takes to get on
You
Zoom.
might as
at
well
this point.
handwrite a letter.
All right. Anybody else want to rant about anything before we go?
get off
I have
my
so
lawn!
much.
My knees hurt.
Get your PurrCon ticket.
I'm tired.
Yes, thank you, Michelle. Please come for a night of dancing, a wonderful silent auction. Retro DJ Travis Bell is going to be with us. That means that we're going to be, listening and dancing to retro songs from the 2000s
I'm sorry.
And the 80s and 90s.
and the 80s
Oh,
and 90s.
good.
Accompanied
Well,
with
you know,
videos.
Vintage is
90.
only 20 years old.
I
Yes.
know.
Dude, I still think
know.
of the 90s like as 10 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
that old now.
No.
It was okay. It
Yeah.
Was. Oh, the memes are so great when someone's like, when someone was born in the year 2000, they're turning 25, but that's weird because I was born in 1980 and I'm
I'm
also
also 25.
turning 25.
You know, it's a real hurt for the pride and the ego and the sense of self when you go to the antique mall and your childhood stuff is there.
Yep.
Yeah, that hurts now.
I need-
Also,
when
like,
I-
hey, I didn't get this as a kid. Maybe I get
Well,
it now.
Well, for
When
people
anyone-
like Clay, it's more archaeology now at this point.
Yeah.
When
Exactly.
anyone was
Yeah.
like born after the year 2000 and they're of drinking age now, that's what really like messes me up. I was like, what do you mean you're at the bar?
You can't be in my bars.
You were born in 2003. You're like
Nuh-uh.
10.
Okay, a bar
By the way,
is a place where you
PurrCon
go.
is 21 and
purchase.
over. There will be a cash bar and
Guys, I don't want to interrupt KJ, but I'm telling you, having our retro DJ Travis Bell is a huge get. I cannot stress that enough. This is a nationally recognized one of the best in the country, and he's
like all of
helping
those
us.
all of those cruises
Awesome.
that you hear about, like the 90s cruise, the 80s cruise, like he's the DJ for those cruises. Like
A
he-
DJ is.
All right, guys. So all right, kids. There's this thing called a radio.
Okay,
It's
a
called terrestrial
record
radio.
is record is like a big CD.
like
And
we're-
kids, a CD is
A less
Any-
crappy cassette tape.
any of the Gen Zers that found us because we were live on YouTube are long gone.
Yeah.
Okay? They're like,
Yeah.
why are
Okay,
my
Good.
Yeah.
why are my
Yeah.
parents on YouTube? They're
get off
ruining
my
it.
lawn. Oh wait, no, they don't go outside. I don't have to worry about that. We're good.
All right, there will be a short little "What's Cooking with Patches" and the Cats on Facebook. If
Give
you're
us a
still
tease.
there,
What's for dinner?
Yeah.
you have to tune.
What's
You have to
Ian?
tune in and find
Give
out.
us a tease. Give us a hint.
I'm going old school.
Okay.
He's going old school.
That
Cereal?
could mean anything. Like, is it
Cereal.
like
and porridge?
Actually, no, we did hot dogs and mac and cheese last
Hey!
night.
Last
Oh,
night I
yeah,
made
yeah,
hot dogs and mac and
yeah.
cheese. Yep.
Yeah, KJ made dinner, guys.
I know.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, it happens occasionally. All right, so yes, please. The next thing we're doing is PurrProm. We will. Life is crazy. The best way to keep up with when our next show is going to be is actually to be a part of the crew, so that you get the newsletter that's like, "Hey, we're going to be live." So KJ Krew with a K.com. KJTodayShow.com. Leanne is having grilled cheese. That sounds wonderful.
Ooh, yum.
Tune in on Facebook. Rooney Cartoony. She gets a prize. Can you guys hear this?
yes,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
much so.
All right.
So much.
Zoom cuts it out. Like Zoom mutes it. Like I'm like
Oh.
cussing or something.
No, we
so
don't have. We
feel
don't
very
have
We have
that
funny
our
that
background.
I
hearing
got
aids
you.
in. We can hear it. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, it'll be a tortizza. I'm not sure what kind. And also because life gets crazy, until I have more time to do something with the end credits, All end credits will feature Clay dancing from here on out.
As well they should.
There we go.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.